Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to the Valley the Old Open Up. Okay. Open says me. Here we go. Welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to the Valley the Old Farm. Yes, we have some yard work to do. First, I won't be... I'm just gonna be unload. Oh, that was fast. I want to say I would just be unloading those here. I'm not gonna use the spreader, the shredder, because we only have a round one. And I will buy the square shredder, but not at this moment. So we have this little pile of poo that we're gonna clean up. I probably should have done that before. Yeah, I probably should have done... Oh, head tracker. Yes, oh, we need to reset this. Sorry about this, guys. I probably should prepare better for this. Right, let me leave this grab first, somewhere here in the grass, and let's continue working. So today we're gonna do a little bit of yard work. We're gonna clean out these cows. Yes. And then we're gonna feed the cows, clean the cows, and we're gonna do some planting. We're gonna plant some grass. Next to the biogas plant, we're gonna plant a grass field that we're gonna be using only for biogas. So that's field number 2, I believe. Also, I'm not really sure when, but we're gonna be buying soon another grass field next to the biogas. That's something I wanted to do for a while because I think the small forager, corn shredder forager, it's not sufficient. It's not perfectly implemented in the game. In order to use it, you have to have a pretty powerful tractor. Wait, now we have this more powerful tractor. And no, it's still gonna be issue with silaging the corn. But do we give it another chance? Do we try it? I'm still gonna do planting in that field. I was leaning on. I wanted to do canola, which was actually what we did last time. So no, and the grass. But we can go with a winter barley or a wheat. That would be also good. This is interesting. We are in a little bit of a pickle. We'll decide by the end of this episode. You're probably gonna know what's the deal with this episode by the end of this episode, because the topic of the episode will tell you what we are gonna do. Okay, so I'm recording this on Sunday morning, and it's pretty early in the morning. It's 8 o'clock. Actually, it's pretty early. I woke up even earlier. I was trying to prepare for this. Okay. I think I'm unnecessarily creating a little bit of a problem for myself here. That's the way to do it. Put a front wheel in a poop. Okay, this is it. Now let me close those. Now step in a poop. Yes. And I'll just move away from this wall. It's making me nervous a bit. Okay, let's do it like this. Right, so we still have some animal feeding to do. Should we use this one? It's fine. No, actually, let's use this one here. So what do we have here? We have They require a lot of grass, so that's hay, silage, and power food. So we're gonna need to make a power food and hay. Hay, yeah, we're gonna use these small ones. I think it's gonna be good enough for our cows. We're gonna start switching them to organic cow food, like really soon. So let's see what do we have here. Okay, right. So I'm gonna be putting like this. Okay, from this angle it's a bit better. Right. So we're gonna be putting like this. I'm gonna put one. I brought three bales from the field there because I want to start feeding them with those. And we're gonna put one old one. We're gonna make a special mix today. This is last year's silage. In real life, I don't know if you would be feeding animal this, but I don't see why not. It's hermetically sealed, so should be okay, but not an expert there. Right, so we're gonna do one of, okay, one of those. We're gonna put one of the organic ones. Expensive silage cows, I hope you like it. Right, excuse me. One organic silage, and we're gonna put one also new thing for feeding our cows. It is, come on. Oh, it's not fermented yet. My bad. Okay, we're gonna have to put some duct tape on those. Well, cows, guess what? No organic silage now. I forgot they have to ferment. Okay, let's put it here. Let's back up a bit. There you go. I'm gonna put some whole duct tape to those bales so they are a bit more still stay closed. That was a fail on my part. You know what? I will be making another load of silage, but I want to do then 2 hays because I want to get rid of that hay because we have too much of it. And there's not much we can do with the hay but feed them to the animals. We can sell it, but it's not a good price. So I'm gonna put 2 bales of hay in this one since you're not getting organic stuff. Here we go. Go up. And we're still gonna put one of our canola straw bales. Right. I like this idea of putting canola into the canola straw into the mix because I think it has some nutritional value. Now this is going to be a tricky part. I should have connected another tractor to this because if I press F1 this needs to be turned on. So mixer has to be turned on and we have 55 seconds until the mix is ready. So if I connected the other tractor, which one button is this? This one, okay. If I connected the other tractor, this one could have been mixing while we do some other stuff. For example, we need to load some grass. We need to give cows some grass. We still have 30 seconds until this mixture is mixed, even though in real life it actually looks like it's done. But we are unable to unload it for another 20 seconds. Perfect enough time to have some coffee here. Oh, time again. I forgot to release the time. And I think this is the last thing we're gonna do in this game day. Even though it's only 9 in the morning. That's me not being... here we go. Here we go. Let me guess it's on this side, of course. Right. So let's see how fast this is filling. It's filling okay. I think we're gonna need more silage anyway. So should we make another mixture? Yeah, we're only gonna make one mixture. We're gonna put that silage bale into their trough. Yeah, and that's not gonna fill them all the way, but it's gonna be close. So I think one silage bale would be perfect for them. Right, okay. So let me turn the mixer off and put it back into the shed. The thing is, guys, if you didn't follow what's with this mixer, if you leave any food in the mixer, so first of all, the food has to be mixed. It depends on the difficulty you're playing. If you're playing on the hard, it needs to be mixed for 60 seconds. I don't know why is it 55 here, but it's 60. Easy difficulty is 15 seconds, and hard difficulty, let me see how much, okay, oh, 2 at least. And hard medium difficulty, it's 30 seconds, so hard difficulty 60. Okay, bales are a bit messy here. I still remember like it was yesterday when I was making this, that was last year's hay. Well, why are those sheep open? Let me count them. I'm gonna start counting the sheep, and they're all here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fell asleep there for a second. Yeah, I know, I'm hilarious. Yeah, I fell asleep there for a second counting sheep. Yeah. Anyway, it actually requires you to mix the food properly before you give them to the sheep, which I think it's ingenious idea. It makes it a bit much harder to play, but it makes it more realistic. You don't just put it and spill it out to the animals. You actually have to mix it. There we go. Right, since I was thinking of making half of this episode as a yard work, feeding our cows, we still have to give them one more hay bale, I think, at least. Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, I'll put another hay bale in there. Wait, what is their health? 80 something percent, 83%. It's still not up to the maximum. I was talking that in the last episode with Shamrock Valley. I don't really know if you guys know how long does it take for animals to recover from their health not being 100% to being 100%. I expected this to be like day or two, but obviously I think for me it's been now over a year since I got the cows, and the health wasn't 100% and they're still recovering. And I think this is a really important lesson for everybody, and whatever we do, ensure that your animals have 100% everything that to be 100% since you start the animal work, because if they're not, it's gonna take forever for them to recover. For example, we had 13 cows and they were like, I don't know, down to 40, 50, 60%, I'm not really sure, and we lost some cows. And even though we corrected everything as soon as possible, and we bought additional, I don't know, 20 something cows, I think 24 cows, we still didn't recover to 100%, which is really strange. So I don't know how to fix that. Anyway, we're gonna go to the field now, and we're gonna continue with the time lapse. See you at the field. And while we wait, while our little neighbor here, who's helping us today, comes around the corner, here we go. We decided to go with the grass. So I'm gonna do some slurry spreading here. I'm just gonna leave it for a second. I'm gonna park. I'm gonna show George here where to park. And of course I forgot to reload the seeder. We're probably gonna jump to the store and get some new bags or something. I'm just gonna leave it aside here and park it. We're gonna go to get our slurry, and we're gonna spread the slurry here. I'm gonna do a time lapse of both seeding and the slurry, so we'll have sorry, it's digestate, not slurry. So we'll have quite a few stuff to do today. Hopefully it's not gonna take a long time, or hopefully it's gonna take a long time. I would at least would like to have a 20-minute video. Yes, it's filling in. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Do we have any... Oh yeah, we should have a bar on this side. Wait. No? Isn't there a bar somewhere? How full it is? I thought there was. And probably isn't. I'm just not seeing it. Yeah. In the great scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, guys, let's do a time lapse and see you back in a few minutes. Right, so we had an issue. Game crashed. This is the first time in the last 2 years that this happened. I never had a game crash. Actually, it froze. I had to restart the game and finish off everything from the start. Luckily for us, I had to do only the last shore, like, unluckily. Everything I did today, like you saw in the video, I had to redo, but fortunately it wasn't anything like major. Only took like half an hour to prepare and do everything. On the bright side, we have a full tank now, because this time I did not forget to reload the seeder. Anyway, I'm done with the field, and we're gonna plant the grass now here in this one. and I'm gonna do a time lapse of that. So guys, I hope you're gonna enjoy this one. I already see it's gonna be painful. You know what? I think I'm gonna put the Deutz-Fahr on it. Even though it requires only 110 horsepower, I would rather him to do it because it's kind of steep terrain. Where are we gonna park this one? Well, here it's good enough. Okay. Right, and I'm gonna take the Deutz-Fahr, and we're also gonna use the GPS as I did for the spraying, for the slurry spreading. Right, hopefully this is gonna work out nice, but we're gonna turn this into grass field and no more problems with... Oh, let me just check if it's plowed, the field. Yoink. Right, that's the field that we actually had issues with while I was being kind of playful with the dev mod. It was horrible part of my life. I failed totally with playing with that mod, and it was let's say to 3 meters, and let's... And yeah, half of our field is not cultivated, half of our field is plowed. You see here, the way I expanded the field is plowed, and the field, the actual field is not plowed. So we're gonna seed the grass over the whole area, and then we're gonna... Here we go. We're gonna seed the grass over the whole area, and once we cut it for the first time next summer, then it should get a plowed state. We're not too worried about us losing this 10% because I'm gonna take a loss, because it was my fault that we in the first place didn't... Okay, I think I should lift it and do the headlands last. It was my fault that we didn't get the plowed state, that we lost the plowed state in that area. So I'm not gonna play with it anymore. I'm not gonna try to correct it. I'm just gonna take the loss and take the blame for whatever happened. Anyway guys, let's do a time lapse of this, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Right, we're gonna finish off here because we have run out of time. I need to edit this and upload it, so it's gonna be on time for you guys to see. And I must say, it's not my best one. Half of the field was done by me, half of the field was done by a worker, and it was so-so. I think our implement here is way too small for the field of this size, and we're gonna have to upgrade soon. I mean, it's too obvious. Yeah, probably not. That's not gonna happen this season because we are having a lot of financial, not issues, but expenses. So I'm gonna finish off this part here off screen, and I'm gonna take all the equipment back. Interesting. I don't know if it's probably gonna accept the slurry, so I might put another layer of slurry of this field of digestate. That's not gonna take long, only a few minutes. You can see it from the time lapse we did already previously. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I promise I'll do better in the future, but if you did, please press the like button. If you didn't, leave the comment section. Give me any suggestions if you have. Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's start talking about how you do stuff, and any criticism, don't be afraid to give me any criticism. I like to listen to everybody's point of view, and in the end it's my choice. No, it's definitely, I would like to learn more how you people do it in your videos, how other people do it in their own fields in real life. So if you have any suggestions, please do feel free to share. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and see you again in the next one tomorrow. Bye bye.